G'day mates, my name's Uncle Nico and a warm welcome to the Sleep Lay YouTube channel. Today we're talking about the pros and cons of the ResMed AirMini Travel CPAP. We'll talk portability, discuss battery options, and also I'll show you some new humidification technology that makes this travel CPAP a must-have for any trip. Alright, let's do it. Let's start with the pros, shall we? Now, in my opinion, there's only 3 genuine reasons to invest in a travel CPAP. Number 1, the size and the weight. And it's a featherweight, weighing only 10.6 ounces. Now, by comparison with the AirSense 11 here, that's a reduction in weight of 74% and a reduction in size of 72%. But we need to be realistic, don't we? Because you can't use a CPAP machine without tubing, power supply, and mask. This is what you'll be carrying on the way to your destination versus the AirSense 11 here. Now that's still a reduction in weight of 40% and a reduction in size of 33%. But I want to talk a little bit more about the portability, the size. Because when you're at home, yes, you've got that nice big bedside table to park your full-size CPAP machine. But a lot of the time when you're traveling, you don't have that real estate available. If you're on an international flight, it's a lot harder to use this on a flight versus this. If you're going on a cruise, you might not have a bedside table. If you're using it in an RV, if you're a truck driver, if you're camping, size is important, despite what she tells you. And we'll head out to the caravan now, and I'll give you a demonstration of this. Right, come this way and we'll head inside. Here she is. Now, just before we head inside, word of warning, the caravan's a bit messy, just like my life. All right, here we go. Now, here's the workbench. And as you can see, not a lot of space in here for a CPAP machine. But what I've done, I'll just put this in the holder. All right. But what I've done is I've added a bit of Velcro to the back of the AirMini here. Too good. I've got a Zopec battery here. Now, this battery will run the AirMini for 15 hours on a single charge and has a super fast recharge time of 1.5 hours from USB-C. Charging it from the caravan there. So I can just unplug that, plug in the AirMini, boom, mask on, jump into bed. See ya! So yes, it's smaller and lighter when you're traveling to your destination, when you're going through the airport, or if you're putting it in with your luggage. However, it also takes up less real estate when you're sleeping with it. Number 2, battery and power options. Whether it's hiking, touring, camping, trucking, caravanning, air travel, cruising, whatever it is, you can conveniently power the AirMini via a battery. Now, some of you might point out you can also power a full-size unit by battery. This is true. However, the current draw is much lower on the travel CPAPs, so they run for longer on smaller batteries. And this is very convenient, especially if you're somewhere that's off-grid with not a lot of charging options. And number 3, waterless humidification system. Now, let's face it, lugging around bottles of distilled water to top up your humidifier isn't exactly travel friendly. And because of this, ResMed re-engineered a range of their CPAP masks to work with these Humidex heat moisture exchange capsules. And there is a standard one for most environments and also a plus one for those extra dry environments. Think air travel, high altitude, or if you're hiking around in the Arizona desert. But for most of you, the standard ones will do the trick. They might not provide the same level of humidification as a full-size water-based humidifier. However, they certainly take the edge off the dryness and they're far more convenient for travel. So what about some of the cons, hey? Well, because of the small size, there's not much room for sound abatement foam, which is used to dampen the noise of the blower. So compared with the AirSense 11 that has sound abatement foam, slightly noisier. However, most patients who use this device find the noise is very acceptable. Number 2, there's no screen. So in order to change settings, you need to pair it via Bluetooth to a smartphone and the AirMini app. So if you don't have a smartphone, then you're up shit creek without a paddle, unfortunately. There's only two buttons on this device. There is the on-off and the Bluetooth connect button. That's number two. And number three, data capabilities. There is no SD card for the detailed data, and the device only stores 30 days of summary data. There's also no way to export that data out of the AirMini app. Now, before I go, I want to share a few pro tips to help you get the best out of your AirMini. Tip number one, ResMed designed the AirMini to work exclusively with their range of Humidex compatible CPAP masks. But what if you like something else? What if instead of this P10, you prefer the Fisher & Paykel Solo auto-adjusting, auto-fitting headgear? Check that out. Very nice. Well, you're kind of stuck because the tubing with the AirMini won't connect. However, what you can do is purchase a snuggle adapter, lock it into place, and then you're good to go with your Fisher & Paykel Solo. Now, this snuggle adapter also enables you to connect a VCOM, and VCOM softens the airflow. It makes therapy easier, but with travel CPAP machines, it also reduces the noise. So VCOM in here, and away you go. If you're using the Humidex Plus capsules, but you're still experiencing dryness, then check out Biotene Moisturizing Mouth Spray. Very popular with CPAP users, immediate lasting relief up to 4 hours, and also Xylemelts. These are little mints you put up there at the gum line and they increase saliva production. Once again, very popular with CPAP users. Anyway, mates, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Until next time, sleep well, make every moment count, and enjoy your travels. Cheers.